This is why New Zealand's trucks are better. New Zealand, a mountainous topography and a relatively small population mostly located near its long coastline, has earned a reputation for a reliable economy and cost effectiveness when speaking of trucking industry. Used for mining, logging, livestock freight and other heavy-duty application under the sun, New Zealand trucks can operate in the harshest environments, can travel through most unforgiving roads and haul the largest of payloads, and yet remain the most heavy-duty trucks. So much so that of the 50,000 plus Kenworths working in Australia and New Zealand since 1971, more than 70% are registered and are in active service. Fuso, New Zealand has taken the title of country's #1 truck brand for the 2021 calendar year. The last time Fuso held the overall top position was in 1999, and the result knocks Isuzu Trucks New Zealand off the perch, which previously held the title for 21 straight years. In 2020, there were over 167,000 heavy vehicles registered in New Zealand, and these vehicles were driven around 3.3 billion kilometers. Trucks carrying freight are the major contributor of heavy vehicle travel. Speaking of rules and regulations, New Zealand is strict in following the legal safety rules. They drive on the left side of the road in New Zealand. Many of their roads are hilly, narrow, and winding, so some distances may take longer to drive than you expect. Some of their road rules may be different from what you're used to, so take the time to understand them. Their speed signs are in kilometers per hour, not miles. Seat belts are compulsory. It's illegal to drive the truck while using a handheld mobile phone. Speeding and drinking driving can result in strict penalties from the New Zealand police. Some other legal requirements needed to drive trucks in New Zealand includes that your vehicle has to be entry certified when it first arrives in New Zealand. You must have the safety belt checked by an entry certifier if your heavy truck was manufactured after 1st of October 2003. Anyone using New Zealand's roads contributes towards their upkeep. Most road users pay levies in the price of their fuel. Others, such as driver of light diesel vehicle and diesel-powered heavy vehicle like trucks, pay through road user charges. The ORS aims to improve the safety heavy vehicles on our roads, making journeys safer for all. The operator rating system provides the environment for willing compliance, encouraging transport operators to make their vehicles and driving practices as safe as possible and to comply with their regulatory obligations that contribute to safety. Trucks traveling on New Zealand roads must be within a certain size and weight. This is so they can fit on the road safely, get around corners, fit under bridges, etc. The maximum size and weight dimensions for vehicles are set out in the Land Transport Rule, Vehicle Dimension and Mass 2016, but sometimes larger or heavier vehicles need to use the road. This commonly includes farm vehicles and vehicles used in house relocations. There is variety of trucks used there in New Zealand for multiple purposes. First, curtain siders. Curtain side trucks and trailer units that are custom made to suit a variety of general and specialty freight operations. Curtain siders are renowned for their durability, superior finishing, and paintwork, whilst ensuring optimum tear weight and payload. Second, drop siders. These trailers are custom built for anyone looking for a multiple-purpose transport unit to move machinery, tools, heavy construction materials, and other general freight. Third, tankers. Whether you are carting milk, water, chemicals, wine tankers are renowned for their low height profiles, low tear weights, and superior performance and handling. Some other includes low loaders, livestock trucks, and flat decks. Manufacturing in New Zealand needs the trucking industry to acquire the necessary raw materials for production, from wood to plastic, steel and automotive parts, and various fabrics. Trucking makes modern manufacturing possible. The road freight transport industry employs 32,868 people and has a gross annual turnover of $6 billion. Road freight is the only way New Zealand's primary producers can get their product off the land and into processing, supermarkets, or export markets. Roads are the lifeblood of the economy. Pretty much everything you need every day comes to you on a truck. A competitive and adaptable trucking industry is vital to New Zealand's productivity and economic growth. There's a clear and direct relationship between economic contribution and New Zealand's trucking activity. New Zealand research shows that a 1% growth in national output requires around a 1.4% increase in transport services. There are many reasons why road freight is the mode of choice for most people and businesses needing goods moved. Most freight travels less than 100 kilometers. Road transport provides the personalized door-to-door, on-demand service the modern truck delivers. Road transport can manage fragile and time-sensitive goods such as livestock, perishable items such as groceries, fruit and vegetables, refrigerated and dangerous goods. All communities in New Zealand are connected by road. In actuality, trucks generate around 84% of the total revenue in the transportation sector. Without transportation, there would be no travel and tourism sector and no way for individuals to get to the other locations they might be interested in visiting.
As far as road transport, New Zealand has a state highway network that measures 10,895 kilometers in the North Island and 4,921 kilometers in the South Island. Currently, there are approximately 22,500 trucks in New Zealand. This number includes straight trucks, semi-trailer combination units, or tractor trailers with two trailer units attached and B trains. 60% of these trucks operate without a trailer, and most of them are day cabs. Since truckers are able to drive from one end of New Zealand to the other in just over a day, sleeper cabs are very rare. There are currently 4,500 trucking companies in New Zealand. Most of them are family-owned businesses, with over 80% of these companies having just 5 trucks or less.
Road transport can manage fragile and time-sensitive goods such as livestock, perishable items such as groceries, fruit and vegetables, refrigerated and dangerous goods. All communities in New Zealand are connected by road. In actuality, trucks generate around 84% of the total revenue in the transportation sector. Without transportation, there would be no travel and tourism sector and no way for individuals to get to the other locations they might be interested in visiting. The trucking business in New Zealand is essential to the growth of the nation. It is necessary for a nation's social, cultural, political, and economic development. In fact, poor transportation infrastructures are associated with a poorer standard of living. Therefore, it is accurate to claim that New Zealand's trucking business is a key contributor to the well-being and prosperity of the nation. That's it for today, guys. I hope you like our video. Please feel free to voice your ideas in the space provided below. Thank you for watching. Check back soon for more videos. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button below.